Alright, y'all, what's going on? What's going on? Alright, so today I'm eating leftovers. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and subscribe. Even if you haven't subscribed, definitely go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell so you get notifications the next time we post a video. Leave us some comments down below. Let us know things you like to see us try, things you like to see us cook, interact with us because we do like to hear from you. I'm going to say grace and get started. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this food that we're about to receive for nourishment of our bodies and health. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Okay, so I got all my ethnic food leftovers that I'm going to eat today. So I got the Indian food that I had in yesterday's video, and then I have the African food. Don't judge me, y'all. Don't even do it. Okay, yes, I still got it. I ate the spinach stew, and then this is the peanut butter stew or soup with the goat. So good. I got my fufu here. I'm just gonna add some rice to both of these. Today's football Sunday, the football, and we had chicken and waffles today, but that was earlier. It was an early game. Yeah, so I'm not gonna eat those parts with my hand. I got my naan here. I just got finished rebraiding Gavin's hair. I mean, nothing was wrong with it. I just wanted to do another style. I wanted to put some Iverson braids in his head. Now, I think when I was looking at the Google page that I had left open after I was like looking up these different Indian dishes, and I want to say that it said that this was like butter chicken basically. And I thought that it tasted like butter chicken. Excuse me. I don't know, but whatever it is good. It's really hot because it's just hot. Can't remember why. That was so good, man. So freaking good. Man. Yeah, that's what I can describe what fufu tastes like. It's basically, it tastes like in the consistency of mashed potatoes. I'm saying that, I said that like I was sitting here already telling y'all what it tastes like. I more so was just thinking back to a conversation I was having with Lauren because she asked me what it tastes like. Now, I really haven't craving it, but, well, the food today, but I was Instacarting today, and then usually on Sundays, it gets away from me, and I end up not eating until we get together for football. Both of those are so good, and I love having. Y'all ever do like a little leftover smorgasbord? And sorry that these containers are like not a color that y'all can see, but this one is jalfrezi. I was about to say I might still have the receipt over here, but I don't. This one was like myrrh or something. I don't know. The name of it is in yesterday's video. But this one's chicken. This one is lamb, and I got goat. I need to smoke something. Maybe I'll smoke that that deer roast I had. I know you're like, girl, what? Eating all these different foods, but clearly we know my stomach is of something else. So first of all, I hit a lick on freaking Instacart today, man. Hit a freaking lick. I did, so they was having a promo, which I learned something new about the promos today, which was pretty cool. So if they have a promo and you complete so for Instacart, you get, today was, you complete 3 orders, you get a guaranteed $40, right? So usually those guaranteed like base pay dollars are like, you get that, they'll bump you up to that, that amount after you get finished with however many orders they're requiring you to do. So today was $3 for $40. They bumped me up to because I didn't, and usually sometimes the promos are accurate or whatever, but it's just like, sometimes it's like, if I do 4, sometimes they do like, I think the last couple ones, like say, one was like 4 batches for like $32 or something like that. And I just felt like you're definitely going to hit that. Like, so it's not really a promo, honestly. I'm just trying to entice me to do it for real. But, or at least maybe that's just for me, because I like only really accept big money orders. I like to, depending on what the day, what day it is. Like Sundays, like weekends, I'm usually, well, unless it's a promo and I'm trying to like hurry up and get some orders done. But even still, I'm accepting like $15+ orders, like nothing below that, unless I'm just really thirstily, oh, I'm trying to hurry up and get this last order done so I can be done. But usually y'all got to catch my attention with a $20 order, alright? I'm not accepting it. Especially on Sundays, it's so easy to, but Sundays, like, I don't know what it is, it's a different crowd of folks on Sundays who get Instacart, because it's not hard to find a $20 order on Sundays. At all. So, anywho, I be just going on these tangents, man. So they bumped me up. I did 3. They bumped me up to the 40. And I thought that they were just going to reduce, like if I made anything closer, I knew I was going to do at least 4 orders. So I figured, okay, I'm about to do this 4th order. They're probably just going to like do the difference. Like if I make more, say I was at like $28 and then I made $32 after I did the 4th order, they were just going to reduce that bump up to whatever else it needed for me to get to $40. But no, I got the, you know, whatever that bump up was, and then they just added on to, you know, the 4th order that I did. It just added on, the base pay just added on to the $40. And I was just like, okay. I never knew that, I don't know. Excuse me. I honestly don't know if that's ever been a thing. Like, I feel like, excuse me, but have I ever really even, now I think about it, I don't even know if I've ever done more than what a promo was asked me to do. So I guess I wouldn't have never found that out. Yeah, I guess I like, usually if it be like 5, I don't think I've like gone over. So, but anywho, I think that's pretty cool. Like that, you'll still get they'll just add on top of that. It do say guarantee plus whatever, but it say whatever tips you make though. I don't know. Anywho, I know y'all like, this is just me going through all this in my head, but I know y'all like, what the heck is this girl talking about? Anywho, I started all that off to tell y'all that I hit a lick. Now, Costco orders, those can be some big dollar orders because, you know, one, it's expensive. Like a Costco order can be really expensive depending on what you order. And then, because there aren't a whole bunch of Costco's in the city, it could have you going far places. Don't give me the line, but I want to say, are there only 3 Costco's in Columbus? Let's give it a Google. I live near one. There's another one. Is it in Dublin? No, Plain City. And one in Easton. But let me make sure. Yeah, it only shows 3 though. Easton, Plain City, and mine. So, you know, depending on where they order from, it could really take you, you know, all over the dang on city, which I'm not doing. Like, there was one on there, and it was for like almost $50, but you had to drive like 20-something miles. And me, I pride myself in the fact that I've grown so much as an Instacart shopper from when I first started to now. Because I surely, when I probably the first ones I did, well, one, I want to say that you can only, like, when you first start Instacart, if you have Apple Pay, you can use Apple Pay, but I feel like they were only giving me like Meijer store, Meijer. Oh, it's a peanut. I didn't remember that one of these did have nuts in it. Oh, it was in that one though. I want to say maybe I went to a Family Dollar. I'm very shocked that Kroger doesn't have Apple Pay, honestly. Okay. Anywho, I felt like I was only getting Meijer orders when I didn't have the actual physical debit card or whatever. But then once I got my debit card, I was just I would just see the amount and not really pay attention to where it was. And y'all, I was like, one time I was all over the dang on city, like. Because when I was, you know, it would take me somewhere far, and then I would just accept the order where I was at instead of driving back to where I wanted to be at. Mm. Mm. So one day, I mean, if I did like 3 orders, it took me probably like 7 hours to do these 3 orders. I don't know. I'm exaggerating, but the reason why it took me so long is because I was literally driving all over the place, and some of these will have multiple orders in them too. So I've gotten smarter in the fact that I don't just accept anything. The dollar amount does not entice me if it's not where I want to be shopping. And I've learned to just be patient because an order will come that I will want to shop. Just gotta wait on it. So all that to say that even though that Costco order for $46, it looked really good, okay? The money anyway. But it was not worth the drive for me, especially because that was the last order I was going to accept. And I was on the last order I was going to accept. And I wanted to be in the vicinity where I was at. Because I knew I was going over bros. I knew I was going to be late. And I needed to still stop at the store and get some stuff for dinner. So yeah, or for lunch, really, brunch. Yes, brunch. So I didn't accept that one, but then I'm telling you, when you wait, boy, then another one came for $65, and it was a $50 tip. And I meant to look at who, because only the one customer tipped or whatever, and I was just like, dang. I mean, granted, you do get base pay or whatever, but one, I'm going to Costco, okay? All this stuff is not light. It is heavy. And depending on where these people live at, I might have to walk up to some steps or something like that. Or, I'm just hot because I'm freaking, running around the store and trying to hurry up and shop your order and stuff like that. And you don't tip. Like, I don't care if it's $1. I feel like someone is performing a service for you. Like, I feel like it's just, I don't know. I got another conversation for that. But, yeah, so that was the look I hit. I was like, I don't even care. Did I say I didn't care where it was or what I had to do? Oh, no. Also, sometimes, so in addition to looking at where I have to, how far, like it'll tell you basically, and I'll do a vlog for Instacart because that was a suggestion. So y'all can see. It'll tell you the different items will tell you where, how much it is, what store it's at, the distance from the store, or this total distance that you have to drive to deliver the groceries, and how many items there are. So I don't too much. I mean, I usually shop at Kroger's. I think I like shopping at Kroger because I'm just more comfortable with Kroger. But I actually did a Sephora order. But that was because that thing was, I want to say that Sephora order was like $35 or $30 or whatever for 4 items. I was like, I'm about to go ahead and go in. I'm about to go in this mall. I did that yesterday. And I've seen Sephora item orders on there before, but I just really didn't have a desire to go in the mall and do no shopping, but I did yesterday. And it was closed. So I look at the store is probably like, not the top of my list. The number one thing I think I look at is I look at the price or look at the cost or, whatever that batch is paying or whatever, because some stuff just is not worth my time. I look at the distance. It's probably my next thing or whatever, because I like to stay close or whatever. Like, I don't like to go super far because I want to be able to start the next one. And if I'm driving like, far distances, and that just means like, one, it's already, depending on how long it's going to take me in the store, that's the longer I can, start my next batch or whatever, because I got to drive, to drop it off. And it also tells you how many orders are in that batch as well. And I preferably like to just get a one person order batch, but it just depends on what day it is or whatever that you even can get that or whatever. And then I look at the store. The store really, I mean, I just don't, I just won't go in certain stores. I really don't like doing Aldi because I typically don't like doing stores where they don't label the aisles in the app, because it just takes me longer. Like, you have to really know those stores in order to find what you're looking for. Sephora was not labeled, but luckily there was a really nice lady at the, you know, she was greeting folks or whatever as you came into the store, and she basically pointed where, I showed her the 4 things. She pointed to me where each one was and, you know, where it was located in the store, and boom, I did that. But like I said, I like shopping at Kroger mostly, because I just, one, y'all know I love the Kroger ghetto, and 2, I can usually find my way around any Kroger. It don't matter if it's not one that I've shopped at before. I mean, they're usually pretty similarly laid out. So my number 1 store is Kroger. I love Meijer as well. Meijer, even in the store, has their aisles like pretty well labeled. Even like the, you know, and maybe they did it in conjunction with Instacart, I'm not sure, but even like the, you know, the pharmacy aisle, like the health and beauty aisles, like they even have labels on that or whatever, so you can just eat. It's just so well put together. I just love it so much. So I love Meijer, and probably maybe I love Meijer as well because that was one of the first orders I did, and I like and that was another thing. It's just like the Meijer near me didn't really have a whole lot of orders, and so I would go to this other Meijer that's in Gahanna just to do an order. It's just like, I don't do that no more, because unless I'm over there and I want to be shopping over there, I'll go to another area. But most of the time, I just like to stay where I'm at. So yeah, I shop at, so like I said, Kroger. I like Meijer. It's not that I haven't done Aldi before. I have done Aldi before. If it's enticing enough, I think. Sometimes, one time I was on the phone with Yasmin and we just was like, you know, we're just go ahead and do this order or whatever, because it was a nice payout, and I think it was like the last order that I was going to accept, and it was there, and you know, it was just staring me in the face. I was like, all right, let me go ahead and do this one. And then what else? I am not so intimidated by Costco anymore. I used to be, because I was just like, oh, this store is so huge, I don't know where anything is, but I'm getting more familiar now. And so I don't mind them, but also I don't like shopping big orders from Costco. I like to get them orders that like be a couple items, but it still pay a lot of money or whatever. But I mean, you got to think like, with Costco, you could easily spend $100 on 4 things, like, because obviously you just buying stuff in bulk. Which that's another thing I was telling. I was talking to, and what I said in the video yesterday. Or no, I was talking to multiple. I know I said this over at Bro. Oh, I said it to Bro and Lauren today. But I was just thinking about how, like, I just can't imagine, like, I can't imagine going grocery shopping at Costco. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going in there for some bulk stuff that maybe I just want in bulk. You feel me? Like, but I'm not going grocery shopping in Costco. Like, can you imagine how much money you spend? Like, although the last order, that really big order, she only ended up spending like, I think she's ended up spending like less than $150. And for the most part, the cart was pretty full with stuff or whatever. But I don't know, man. Maybe you just got to do it right. And maybe I just can't imagine doing it right. But I know I've spent like $50-$60 in Costco on 2 things, like 2-3 things. And listen, and I was looking at the king crab, because I just be in there. I just be in there, you know, while I'm in there shopping, you know, looking at stuff. And king crab is like I want to say it's really close to $400. And I'm just like, wow, that's crazy. When I got that one, it wasn't last year, it was the year before, that I finally got me a big old box of king crab. I only paid like $2 something for it. Yeah, I only paid like $200, a little bit over $200 for it, and now it's at $3 something. I bet I won't be buying no box of king crab no time soon. Not if them prices don't come down, because I just can't imagine like spending, like my brother was like, that's a card note. And for real though, like I can't imagine spending that much money. Now, and I'm not a person that has not spent money on food. Like easily, the last couple times I DoorDash, like this place, well, I got money off of these, but otherwise, if I hadn't got the money that I got off on these, Easy 50 bucks, probably over or whatever. Now, I'm no stranger to doing that. However, $300-$400 for some king crab, that I ain't gonna have nothing. I ain't gonna have nothing to show for it but full belly in a video, a couple videos, obviously. But that's a lot of money, y'all. I ain't got it. YouTube ain't paying me that much. That's another thing. YouTube, listen, I know that I am monetized. Hey, y'all keep watching the mask though, okay? Watch the mask for me, okay? I am monetized, but, and maybe I'll have to do another video on that. I know that recently Jasmine told everybody how much she's made thus far this year, and I will do the same so that y'all can know that. And we, like, us little small YouTubers aren't really making a whole lot like the big ones or whatever. But it's money nonetheless. It wouldn't be possible for me to be making money on YouTube if it wasn't for you guys, you know, continually coming back, watching my videos, watching the ads, sharing my stuff out, telling your mama, your friend, your auntie, uncle, cousin, granny about my channel and having them subscribe, and joining my channel as a member if you have done that. So I want to say thank you guys to all those who, you know, contribute to my channel in any sort of way that allows me to make money on YouTube. However, it is not a lot. It's definitely not anything enough to quit my day job, but I'm grateful because it's money that I didn't have otherwise or whatever. So I'm definitely not at a point where I get paid every month. But yeah, all I'm saying, I am making that money. I'm making big bucks like that where I could afford to be spending almost $400 on king crab. A box of king crab. Although I would love to have another box though, because I was in heaven when I did buy it that one time. Now this pretty much go. I ate all the meat out of there. It's just the soup, which was really, really, really good. These still have stuff in there, and yes, I'm gonna save it, and I'll probably eat this for like breakfast or lunch tomorrow. Lately, like if I have leftovers, like I am a huge breakfast person. Breakfast is my favorite meal, and I will eat that over anything. However, if I have leftovers, I'll try to, you know, eat that. So, because most of the time I'm only eating like once or twice a day, so I need to get rid of the stuff, you know, get rid of the stuff so it doesn't go bad or whatever. But yeah. Dang it, I had something else to tell y'all. It was about a tipping conversation or whatever. But I don't even have enough time, so we'll have to talk about that another time. We did talk about tipping before, but this was something else that was brought up in a group that I wanted to run by y'all. So hopefully I'll remember in the next video I do. But in any event, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave some comments down below. Let us know things you like to see us try, things you like to see us cook. Interact with us because we'd like to hear from you. And subscribe to the channel. Why subscribe? Hit that bell so you get notifications the next time we post a video. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.